Hi, my name is Jacob Cutshaw. I'm 23 years old and I'm from Jonesboro, Tennessee. I am brand new to this program and I'm really excited for it. Just a little bit about me. I completed my undergraduate degree at Tusculum College at the time. I went to Daniel Boone High School. I guess I should start there. I went to Daniel Boone High School first and started working with the peer tutoring program there, working with students with special needs. And so that was a really heartfelt kind of moment for me, a nice eye-opener. I really learned to love dealing with students with special needs, and so I decided to continue that on, and so I did my undergraduate degree in special education K-12 modified and comprehensive studies. I think I said that right. But decided to do that and absolutely loved every minute of it. And so again, continued my career at Tusculum, and when the time came, I was actually able to graduate in 3.5 years, thanks to dual enrollment courses, which are becoming ever so popular now, but was able to finish in 3.5 years. I also completed cross country while I was at Tusculum, and so that was really awesome to be a student athlete. I definitely don't have the appearance I did when I ran cross country, but that happens. So. But now, after I finished my undergrad, I was lucky enough to receive the opportunity to work as an intern underneath the president at Tusculum at the time. His name is Dr. James Hurley, and so he had asked whenever he was brand new, had asked to find an intern to work with him just one-on-one, and so he had asked in particular for education majors. And so I'm a firm believer that there are no such thing as consequences. And so it just so happened that he started looking in December, and I was one of the 2 December graduates for education. So some may call it luck. I like to think it wasn't luck. But I was able to work with him. And so I was dead set all throughout my college career that special education in the classroom was where I wanted to be. I started working with Dr. Hurley and just doing kind of basic tasks, doing some basic intern duties, some of them that were just kind of helping him out on a day-to-day basis, and a lot of them actually had to deal with kind of learning the ins and the outs of running an institution. And so as I put in my discussion post, I got to witness firsthand the change from Tusculum College to university, and so that was definitely a really, really cool, really neat experience, I guess would be better to say, just to kind of see what all has to go into it, dealing with SACS, COC, and the accreditation bodies, and just everything that a traditional student on this campus would not understand. I never truly understood what all went behind it. So I started working with him. I got really close to Dr. Hurley, and just loved every second of it. And it was something that for so long I was so dead set on loving special education. I think what I came to realize more is that I wasn't dead set on teaching K-12. And I always said, even when I was doing education courses, I love working with high schoolers. And I always said more praise to 2 groups, the kindergarten teachers and the middle school teachers. Those are just, I never understood how, but more power to them. But I've always loved dealing with high schoolers, and I think as I started moving in, as you can see, I do work at Tusculum now. I work in the admissions department, so I get to work with these high school students face to face every day, and so that's a real. I think that's one reason why I love higher education so much is I still get to work with students, and I love working with students, and so I've also I love the admissions side of it because I get to see these students and kind of get to help walk them through. I've always the way I've gone about with admissions is it's not about where you attend. For some people, a private 4-year institution isn't always the best choice. And so I try to go about that. I try to be a counselor on a day-to-day basis, not just an admissions counselor for Tusculum, but just an admissions counselor for higher education institutions all around the area. So I'm really excited to have this job at Tusculum. I really enjoyed it. It's something new. I wasn't sure how long I would stay in this position before. And it's funny. I think one of the things I'm really excited for with this program is that this is something I never expected that I would be doing 4 years ago when I started college. And so it just kind of worked out. I ran cross country again for my undergraduate, and that just happened to actually cover cover my tuition and room and board, and so walked out with a full ride scholarship during my undergrad. And doing my master's for Dr. Hurley, I was actually able to get tuition remission for that as well. And so, the way I kind of look at it was I'm not doing myself any justice by not moving my degree forward. And so, again, it was something I never really expected that I would have the chance to do, and I'm really excited to be able to do it now. I'm really excited to pursue this degree in higher education. I really feel since I've moved in this position, I thoroughly enjoy higher education, and I'm just interested to learn more. I feel like I got a lot of hands-on experience working with Dr. Hurley, and so I'm excited to get to become more knowledgeable in higher education. I'm excited to see where the future takes me. Again, only 23 years old, I think I still have a lot to learn, and so I think that doing this program for the next 4 years is definitely going to help prepare me for the workforce ahead, and how to be a better higher education administrator. I think this is going to have a lot to do with how to also help me on the admissions side. And so again, I'm really excited. Really excited to still be at Tusculum, and to be, as much as I try to recruit against ETSU, I always tell students I can't recruit against them too much, because I am very blessed to be in this position in this cohort. And so I'm very excited. I look forward to working with everybody in the program, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Have a good day.